And time now to answer some of your legal questions, and we turn to attorney Casey Garrett, who's in for Chris Tritico. Let's begin with this question from Kelly, who writes, my ex-husband and I agreed on a modification for child support last May through the Texas Attorney General's office. His employer was sent the notification twice and still has not updated his payroll to reflect the new deduction amount. I've tried contacting the Child Support Division and they only tell me that I'm receiving child support. He's tried contacting his Human Resources Department and they said they never received the paperwork. Is there anything I can do to get my payments updated?
Well, what a frustrating situation. We have two people that are actually agreeing on child support and an ex-husband who's also trying to help with the situation. So it's really pretty ridiculous for that company not to get this paperwork sorted. So what I would do is get a certified copy of your court order. I would deliver it in person to the HR department of his company and stay there until you get an answer. They are in contempt of court. They are not following a court order. I'm sure you can prove with the help of the AG's office that that paperwork did get sent to them. So go to the AG's office, get that proof, get a certified copy of the order, show up at the HR department with your proof and tell them if they don't remedy this situation immediately, you're going to have to take them to court and file contempt of court. You will need the help of a family lawyer with that, but hopefully they'll make it right when you show up there with all the paperwork. Good luck.
It's a complicated situation.
Yes. And frustrating.
I bet. Our next question comes from Adam, who writes, my car was towed from a visitor parking space at an apartment complex. They said the marking was not visible to the tow driver. Can I be reimbursed by the apartment complex for not having visible space markings?
So that's a great question. Apartment complex owners can regulate parking. It's private property. They can contract with a tow company, with a boot company. They can determine where they want people parking. Sounds to me like you were parking in an appropriate spot if it was a visitor space and there's a visitor sign, so you have a right to park there. I would get your little packet together, get some pictures of the sign, get some proof together. I would start with going to the apartment complex owner with your proof, asking them to reimburse you for the unauthorized tow. Hopefully you can work it out like that, especially with pictures and proof. If not, your remedy is to go to the Justice of the Peace Court and actually file a JP suit to get your tow fees back. Again, you'll have to have your proof available for them as well. So good luck with that.
Our final question comes from Maria, who writes, I sold a car in March of 2020. At the time, I had a bill of sale signed by the buyer. The same day, I submitted a transfer notification online with the DMV. Last December, I was served with a lawsuit regarding an accident that occurred in June of 2021. It involved the man I sold the vehicle to. It turns out he never transferred the title over to his name. I contacted the district court and was told to submit proof online to the plaintiff's attorney. I sent the bill of sale and confirmation directly from the DMV showing the date of sale. I later recontacted the attorney. A paralegal said that they haven't even looked at the email. What should I do? Do I need an attorney?
Well, another great question and another very frustrating situation because you've literally done everything right. You filed the bill of sale. You gave the paperwork to the right people. You've contacted the court to try to make it right. It's very, very frustrating and it's extremely stressful to be sued for something that you did not do. It's also really wrong. So you need to get to that plaintiff's attorney and let them know that you have been improperly sued. Then it becomes a really frivolous lawsuit. You're an improper party. That lawyer needs to know that, should want to know that, and should want to remedy that. So I too, just like I said to the other viewer, get your paperwork together, and honestly, if you're having trouble with the paralegal, I would show up in person at the lawyer's office with your proof and tell them you are an improper defendant in the case and they need to remedy this. So good luck.
Great responses to some complicated questions.
Yes, indeed. It's great to see you back, Jose.
Well, thank you so very much, Casey. I appreciate that. Now, if you would like to send us your legal questions, just go to our website, fox26houston.com. You can find Chris's segments under the Morning News tab, as well as Casey's segments as well. And as always, for any specific information and advice, contact an attorney of your choice.